Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plants, and today we are planning in my Skinny Classic Happy Planner from April 28th to May 4th. Today we're going to be going in with a new sticker book. This is Mystic Blooms from the Happy Planner. I don't know, I was looking at the back of this and these butterflies were really pretty, and I was like, those would be really fun to put down the center. And then these also have like horizontal layout stickers in them, which I was like, I might be able to make those work. I really need to put a ring on this because it's already falling apart. But I was like, those could actually work. I will have to trim them, but essentially they could work in this layout. So I don't know. I figured we would just kind of test it out and see what happens. And either it works great, otherwise it doesn't work great. Like, who knows? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's test it out first. We're going to do this one. Either way, I'm going to have to trim a little bit because it is too long. So well, I guess it's like almost, it's like just a little bit too long. But I want to put some of these down first because I am planning to put stuff down the center, and I'd rather that stuff just layer on top of whatever I'm doing. So this is just giving me graph lines. This one's pretty plain, but I did like the butterflies on here, and that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for. So we're just going to do that, and then I just had to trim off just a little bit. I think because that one's white, you won't notice it as much. So we'll kind of have to see what happens when we do a color version, let's just use this one since this is just falling apart anyway. I guess I don't want to put that on Friday because Friday I actually have stuff going on. So let's put this over here. Like here-ish. And then we only have to trim off a little bit. I don't know. I figured I would test it out, so if somebody else was curious about it, now you know. Where did that sticker go? Oh, still on my scissors. Struggling. Okay. What else do we have? I'm kind of annoyed that this book's already falling apart and I've had it for 2 seconds. I need to put jump rings on it. I just haven't had a chance. Okay, let's go find those butterflies. Okay, so we have these ones, which I love. These are so pretty. They're so pretty. Like this one, I need another one. We have some on clear. I think I like these ones better because they're paper. It'll be better to cover up stuff. Like, I think that's the better option. We do have little versions. Okay, well, let's just try it. I don't know if I can use this one yet, you guys. I don't know if I'm ready. It's so pretty. Okay, I do want to put these in a way to where they'll still look nice when it's cut in half. So I don't know how, but I guess we're just going to kind of have to figure that out. Okay, so let's lay the first one there. And then the nice thing is we have like these smaller ones that can kind of fill in the space around it and look nice. Okay, you know what? We're just going to use it. We're going to do it. I don't want to. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to use this sticker. I just really like it and I don't want to cut it in half. But we're going to do it. It'll turn out beautiful. That's the hope I'm going to hold on to. Okay, so we have those. And then I'm going to go in with the sky and stick in some of these smaller. I don't really care if I'm covering up dates. I can figure it out. Okay, so we kind of have a couple going down the center. I think there's more in here. Oh yeah, there's these ones too. I like this one because it's a little bit smaller and not as big. And we're going to end up cutting parts of this one off. So let's stick this one down at the bottom. Okay, are there other small? I want more like that. But do we have more like that? Kinda, but not in this same style. I did see some, but I don't know. These ones are just really tiny. Like, is this too small? I don't know if this is too small. Or maybe this is just right. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I just want butterflies everywhere. I want them all over. I even have some of the little purple one, which is my favorite. Okay, sorry, I know you can't see part of it because my sticker kind of got it stuck, but I really like how that looks. I like how it looks. I think it's fun. Okay, I don't know. I'm like, what do I even have this week? I don't have a lot this week. I know that. There's not a lot that I actually need to put in here, so we can just kind of have fun with decorating this week. I know Thursday, Friday are our days. Okay, I'm going to keep that. And then I know Sunday I have dance. That's always a given. Because that's always a thing. So we'll put at least those things in there. Oh, we have some of this butterfly too. I love butterflies. They're so pretty. Let's layer this on there. Oh, I had other boxes too in other colors, but that's okay. Okay. Well, I guess I could put Nay stuff in here as well, which she has stuff Tuesday and Wednesdays. So we could put her stuff in here so I don't forget. I like these circles. It's kind of fun. A little different. Could add one there. Now I feel like I need a circle over on the other side. I'm going to put circles on one side. I just always feel like I have to balance it out. I don't know why, but that's just like my default is like I always have to balance things out because it feels off if I only have one thing on one side. So like we got to kind of balance them out and get things on both sides. I'm looking just for like a different style box. This one actually could work if I could pull it out. I'm going to take this sticker and I'm actually going to cut it so it doesn't have this like weird tall piece to it because I don't want that and I don't need that. Just so it looks like a regular little box. And then that way it's just kind of like a normal size. Okay, so that's what we're working with so far. I am liking it. Oh, well, there were boxes that were already like that. So that's cool. I think all the quotes in here, unfortunately, are all gold. Which I'm like, that's fine. I can throw in gold in here. But I just want to double check that that's accurate. Yep, all the quotes in here are gold foil. So I guess we're using gold foil. It's fine. I'm okay with that. We don't have a ton. We don't have a ton of options. And I have the hiccups again, so sorry. Okay, again, if I add one on that side, one's got to go over on the other side. Can't just like do a little bit. We already have Let Your Dreams Blossom, so we want to stay away from that quote. Oh, I just ripped a quote in half. I didn't even do anything. That's annoying. Okay, we'll add this one over there. And I'll have a little bit of quotes. Okay, I think that's it. Hold on. Let me get this cut in half and cut all the little extra pieces that are kind of hanging off here so that we can see what this actually looks like. Gotta cut some wings. I'm so sorry. Okay, I think that's all that I needed to cut off of there. In the past, I've been using my X-Acto knife because it is easier than just cutting it this way, because I feel like I get wonky cuts when I cut it. But again, I just fixed my background on my desk, so now I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. Can't do that anymore, but that's what I was doing. Okay, so cut in half. Now let's punch it and hope that we can somewhat get it lined up the correct way. It's always hit or miss. Okay, I feel like that's pretty close. It's so weird because like you line it up with the lines, but sometimes it's still off, and I'm like, make that make sense, but whatever. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. Punched to go into my planner, which I'm like, what does it look like in here? Now I gotta know. We gotta know because I sacrificed my favorite butterfly for this. So let's see what it looks like actually in the planner. Okay, it still looks cute. We're still looking cute, and we have the butterflies going all over. Okay, well, I feel like that was a success. I really do like how that turned out. This is the Mystic Blooms sticker book from the Happy Planner's most recent spring release. I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!